Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I am excited to share with you guys another watch. And this is one from one of my favorite companies, Aragon watches. If you're not familiar with Aragon watches, I definitely encourage you to check them out. If you like big, oversized timepieces, Aragon's right up there with INVICTA. Their styles are a little more basic, but they're, I would say, cleaner, not cleaner design, but they're more of a basic design. They tend to kind of stay away from, on a lot of their watches, the whole chronograph thing, and use a lot of the Seiko NH35 and 6 movements to give you a very nice quality automatic dive watch really at a value, a value that's really almost untouchable across the board, even in some cases with INVICTA. So the one I want to share with you guys today is their, which one's this one here? This one's called their Aragon Sea Charger, and this is one of their newer ones. I believe I have reviewed something similar to this in the past, and what Aragon does in a lot of their watches is that they'll come out with a new name and slightly different design, but a lot of times they utilize the same band. So this is using the same band off. Let me go ahead and show you that. Their charger, but this one's called the Sea Charger, okay? And so this was done in that aqua blue face, and when I saw it online, I said, you know, I reached out to them and said, I want to review this watch because the color combination is really unique. Like that aqua blue is really something pretty unique. I haven't seen that on a lot of watches, and I think it really pops the black. I think it's an awesome color combination, and I really dig this watch. The Charger is a big, heavy, chunky watch. It's one of those watches that has a really big, thick bracelet on it, and a lot of watches, you know, tend to have a smaller bracelet. And I've said that there's, you know, in the past when I reviewed different watches, that a lot of bracelets taper. Even INVICTA, which is known for having pretty big watches, pretty big bracelets, they tend to not be as large as some of the Aragon watches. That's one thing I really like, because you're really putting a lot of that weight, a lot of that metal, a lot of that, I guess, so to speak, bling of the watch on your wrist, not just on the watch itself. So I think this bracelet is awesome. I think if this is one I referred to in the past as for a motorcycle lover, if you're a Harley guy or, you know, any motorcycle lover, I love that they done this awesome bike chain. I mean, it looks just like a motorcycle chain that you'd find on a motorcycle. You know, very masculine, very aggressive, very heavy, and very high quality. And of course, this one, as you can see, is done all in that matte black finish. So a little bit about the watch before I show you a couple more close-ups and throw it on the wrist. Size in this one here is a 50 millimeter. They do make it in a 44 millimeter if you like something a little bit smaller. It's funny how we think 44 is small, but it's really not. 50 millimeter by 17 millimeters in case thickness, so you have a nice thick case. Again, not as thick as some of your INVICTA watches, but still really nice and thick. You have at the 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock position your crown, so that keeps it away from your wrist, so it's not going to dig in. Some watches I have do dig in. It doesn't really bother me at all, but everybody's wrist is different. If a crown is an issue for you naturally with wearing a big watch, this is great that they put it at the 4 o'clock position, and I think it's really unique. This one does have a day of the month indicator. You have lume on the bezel, which is unidirectional as well, for you guys who need to hear that bezel. Again, as always, with all INVICTAs and Aragons, nice tight bezel. Pretty easy to turn, I'd say, as well. And what I like about this one, too, is that you have a really nice dished face on this. So this is what I call your deep dish watch, like they've done on, what was it, one of the Enforcers years ago under the Android name. I just love that color combination. Once again, exhibition window on the back, showing off that Seiko NH35 movement, and you have 24 jewels in that movement as well. Aragon logo on the crown, a little bit of red on there as well. And I tell you, this lume is pretty good on this because I'm inside right now, and you know, naturally there is some natural light coming through, but this thing's actually glowing just right here in the daylight. And this doesn't have any kind of, you know, I forget what the radioactive material is that they use in a lot of watches that has that trinite, something like that. But I mean, a lot of lume on the indices, a lot of lume on the bezel. Very nice looking watch. Again, Aragon uses on a lot of their watches that double push button deployment clasp, which I wish INVICTA used on a lot of their watches. INVICTA just uses like a friction clasp. This is great because you have the 2 push buttons and you have the lock as well. Once again, all matte black finish. You have a little bit of machining on the end links right here. They're kind of grooved, give a little bit of different texture, but the watch itself is completely matte black, and you can see with that awesome kind of metallic aqua face. Awesome color combination. Love this watch, guys. All right, so a little bit more about it. Again, you have your unidirectional rotating bezel. K1 hardened mineral crystal is something that Aragon uses on their watches. It is made of 9/16 stainless steel. You do have a, again, black IP plating. Bracelet measurement 9.5 inches in length. If you're a big boy, this watch will fit you. 26 millimeters in band width. And of course, again, your push button deployment class, 660 feet of water resistance, and an unsized weight of 11.7 ounces. So a nice heavy watch for you big watch lovers out there who love that big chunky watch like I do. Just awesome looking. I mean, like I say, guys, this is like, if you're a biker, this is the watch for you. Now, this watch is available in a couple different color combinations. One thing about Aragon, when they make a watch, they really make a lot of different color combinations. So if you want to get it in the 44 millimeter, again, it's called the C Charger. If you want to get it in the 40, I'm going to shout out a lot of colors here. So here we go. So in the C Charger 44, you get all stainless steel or all black. That's your two finishes. Blue face looks like appears to be like kind of a silver face, a white face, orange, which I'm going to review next. There are different mirror polished and satin finishes, depending on which model you get. You just have to, if you're interested in buying one, look at which one you like the best. Yellow face, green face, abalone face, and all those, and of course this one here, and all those colors are available also in the 50 millimeter version, which I think is, if you're a big, heavy, chunky watch lover, then go big or go home, I always say. So price on this one here, depending on which one you get, goes from $178 all the way up to about $238. That's going to be for your abalone. That one's a little more expensive. This one here can be had for about $210. I'll put a link in the description. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and throw it on the wrist here. Let me just get you a couple more close-ups here, best I can with the camera I'm working with here. Get an idea of the beauty of this watch. Just sick looking. I love it. See that nice dish in the face? All right, so let's go ahead and throw it on the wrist. Now, I have a 7-inch wrist. I'm about 5'7.5", and I weigh about 175 pounds. So this is what it looks like on a guy my size, my height, and my weight. And I gotta tell you, just putting this thing on, it feels heavy. It's got a lot of meat to it. Really dig it. I might have to keep this one. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Now, I did not size this because these are on loan from Aragon. I want to, again, thank them for their generosity in working with me on their watch reviews. It's great that they can send me product, and they're always coming out with new and cooler watches. So, or not cooler, but new and cool watches, because let's face it, they're all pretty cool. The Aragons I have, I love them. I don't keep every watch, but this is definitely one that I might end up keeping. It's just one thing I've always said when it comes to black watches, it has to have something that makes it pop. And what I love about this watch is that, and the reason I say it is because I have a few black watches, and the ones I have are super unique, whether it be an abalone face or diamonds on them. It just has to have something. Whereas when I reviewed years ago what was it, one of the INVICTA, what the hell was the name? INVICTA. God, I have so many, I forget the name. Anyway, yeah, I got it all black, and I got it home, and it was just, when it came in the mail, I was like, this is just boring. It looks like just a regular watch. There's nothing really to make this stand out. So I returned it. But this watch here, you have that awesome chain link band. That's unique in itself, and even black, it's still very unique and stands out. And then with this, of course, you have that lume, and who can miss that beautiful, aqua blue face? I mean, that thing just screams ocean. Really cool, guys. I mean, this is definitely an awesome watch. This is one of the 3 watches they sent me yesterday, and gosh, I absolutely love it. Really cool looking piece. And again, sorry it's not size, but just in case I don't like the size of watches I get on loan and wear them, because then I risk I don't want to scratch them, and they do have to go back, of course. But this one here, I don't know, guys. It's pretty awesome looking. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about this watch. If you guys do like this watch and I end up not bringing it back or sending it back, and you want to make a purchase, you can do it directly through me as well. $208 or $209 will get this shipped to your house. If you want to make a purchase, let me know. I can take a payment through PayPal, of course, or you can go directly to the Aragon website, which I will put a link in the description to the specific watch. And of course, there are other models. Maybe this isn't your color combination. I definitely encourage you to check out the other models they have. Fantastic product. You get an Aragon watch, you will not be disappointed. So all right guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you liked the content. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Click that bell. It's the only way you're going to be notified. Check out my links, my affiliate links in description. If you do make a purchase through any one of those links, it does help to support the channel. I do appreciate you guys taking the time to use those and watching the channel. Channel keeps growing, 12,250 subscribers. Hopefully it just keeps going. I love sharing this stuff with you guys. And stay tuned for more coming up on the playlist. We're going to be having this version in the orange face. All mirror polish. That's a beauty too. That's the hard thing about getting these things. I've said in other videos, I get these watches. It's like, I just want to keep them all. It's like, it's an addiction. What can I say? But not a bad addiction to have, right? Because there's other worse ones out there. So stay tuned for this one here. Also stay tuned for that bad boy sitting on the couch right over there. That brown leather jacket I just picked up. I'm blown away what you can get through Amazon nowadays and eBay. You guys notice I've done a few reviews on leather lately. I've always loved leather jackets. So like I said, I share everything with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. As always, guys, have a great day and take care.